Every year, Government Fleet names the top performing public sector fleets in the US and Canada. Fleets serving all levels of government can compete. The top 50 leading fleets are named, and individual titles are awarded to the best small, mid-size, and large fleets, as decided by a judging panel made up of esteemed public fleet professionals. We talked to some of the judges and past winners about their experience in participating in the Leading Fleets program.
The Leading Fleets Awards are more than just an award. It gives us political capital. So we've actually been fortunate enough to be awarded one of the Leading Fleets every year since the inaugural year. I can take that and use that as political capital to work with my managers, with my directors, with my city council, with my upper management team that makes decisions in order to say, hey, we know what we're doing things right, and then we can capitalize on that in terms of extra funding, extra help, extra assistance. So it's been completely amazing the turnaround that we've had in terms of the trust level that the organization has for us.
We view the Leading Fleets Award as a team approach. So I know following each GFX, we would go back to our organization, we look at our strengths and weaknesses, and then we would use the Leading Fleets application as a template to strategize over that 1 year period, identify areas we need to improve in, and then we would oftentimes reach out to other top performing fleets and garner ideas from those organizations. The main purpose wasn't to rise up in the rankings, but really was to improve our efficiencies and our to look at our strengths and weaknesses, where we were weak, and focus on those throughout the year. So that was our main focus.
Every year, the nation's best fleets compete to be named among the 50 leading fleets, which are blind judged by a panel of past winners and prominent members of the industry. Here's what some of the judges look for in a winning application.
What I look for in a successful application for the leading fleets is something new and interesting, something that they have picked up from attending a training event such as at Government Fleet Expo, and they've taken back to their city or county and enacted and provided their customers a little bit better service.
In the fleet world, the way that we judge, it doesn't matter if you have a fleet of 50 or a fleet of 50,000. We're really looking at what are you doing today to make your fleet better. Any innovative ideas can come from all sources, including from the bottom. Your most entry-level person might have that one idea that makes that impact to the whole industry. You just never know, and those are the neat things that we get to do as judges. We actually get to see all the cool things that everyone's doing around the country.
Did they come at it from a team approach, or was it segmented? Did they only focus on certain areas of the application? I looked for concise answers, those that didn't use a lot of fancy words or jargon. And then you could tell which applications were well organized and logical sequence. Some you could tell that they threw it together at the last moment. My advice would be to start early in the year, involve your entire team in the process.
Fleets of all size should invest time into the Leading Fleet Award. And I can't stress enough that they need to start today. They need to start right now, putting things aside that they have accomplished so they can implement those into their application. I encourage small fleets to fill out the application because a lot of very good ideas come from small fleets. They're working with much less resources, but still they have very, very smart people working for them that push ideas forward, and many large fleets learn from small fleets as well.
Applications open every January. The leading fleets are recognized at the annual Government Fleet Expo and Conference. Visit governmentfleet.com/awards for more information.